Hi everybody, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a demo review and wear test of the new Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. So I picked this up on a recent trip to Sephora. I have been wearing this all week and have really been enjoying it, so I wanted to share it with you all today. I'm hoping that this video is going to be very concise and to the point, just all about the skin tint, so we will go ahead and get right into it. Like I mentioned, this is the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. This is $29.50 and you get 1.08 ounces of product. It says that this is a lightweight, buildable, light to medium coverage skin tint that leaves skin looking blurred and smooth. It says it also quickly and visibly evens out complexion with a blurred effect. The Hydra Blend Complex and Humidity, Sweat, and Transfer Resistant formula has a smooth texture that layers well with primer and skincare. So this skin tint is also available in 25 different shades. I have the shade 3, which is light with warm neutral undertones. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is not going to be a first impressions. I have been wearing this all week, so I do have some thoughts on it that I will share with you as we go through. Like I also mentioned, I have been enjoying this. So spoiler alert, this is a product that I like and that I have been enjoying. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this on so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm gonna do half of my face so that you can kind of see a comparison, but usually I will squeeze out here the amount that I usually use for my full face, just so you can see. It's a pretty standard kind of like pea-sized amount here. So you can kind of see here the texture of the product too. It is liquidy, but it's not as liquidy as I would have imagined with them saying skin tint. It's actually a little bit thicker than I expected it to be, but either way, I do like the consistency of it. My skin is all prepped also, by the way, so on my skin I have my Farmacy Filling Good Hyaluronic Acid Plumping Serum, as well as my normal moisturizer, which is just the Cetaphil Daily Hydrating Lotion. So those are the two products that I have on my skin right now. That's what I've been wearing all week with this product. So like I said, I'm going to put this just on half my face and blend it out so that you can kind of see the difference here. If you've seen any of the other videos that I've done on my channel, you know that I enjoy blending products out with my fingers and then going back in and smoothing everything out with a brush. So that's what I do with this product as well. If I'm being honest, I don't really need to go back in with a brush when I use my fingers with this. I do think that it blends out really nicely. I do agree with the claims that it is nice and lightweight, it's easy to apply, it's quick, things like that, but I'm just kind of getting this on, like I said, with my fingers here, and then I will just smooth out anything, any streakiness that I have left over with a brush. Okay, so I've got the skin tint on this half of my face. Obviously this side has nothing. So as you can see, kind of true to their word, I would say that I do have a very light coverage. Obviously some of my like freckles and redness and things like that are still kind of peeking through over here, but I do feel like it kind of blurred out this half of my face and gave me a very light kind of fresh looking coverage. So again, so it's got the skin tint, nothing over here. I'll let you take a look. All right, I'm just gonna go back in, obviously with a little bit more product. I wiped off the rest that I had there, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to the other half of my face now. So I've got one full layer blended out all over my face now. Again, I will zoom you in so that you can kind of see how this is sitting on my skin. Like I said, I still have very true, I would say, light coverage. As far as the claims of being lightweight and buildable, I do agree with that as well. This product does feel very nice on the skin. It feels very lightweight. It was very blendable, like I mentioned also. And I do think, I'm not going to, but I do think that this is an easily buildable skin tint as well. I have built it up on my skin. I did test that out during one of the days that I was wearing it earlier this week, and it looked fine. I just don't feel like I need to build it up or that I need the extra coverage right now, so I'm not going to do that, but you can if you do want this to get to kind of a true medium coverage, things like that. So one thing I should mention as far as my skin type, so I have relatively normal skin. I've been trending kind of more on the combo oily side lately. I've been producing a little bit of excess oil in my T-zone, so I'm probably more combination, like I said, but nothing excessive as far as dryness or oil. oil, so pretty much right in the middle, and I do feel like this wears pretty normally on my skin. So I do get a little bit of shininess, again, in my T-zone throughout the day, just kind of where that natural oil breaks through. Obviously, I've been wearing this all week, so I do know how it performs kind of on my skin, but I am going to include an 8-hour check-in in this video so that you guys can see for yourself what it looks like on my skin and how it wore after 8 hours. But this is where we're at now, again, with just one layer of the skin tint all over my face. As far as the finish goes, I also agree with the claims that it's a very natural finish. It is like a little bit tacky on my skin, but it's not overly dewy. It's certainly not matte, nothing like that. So again, very natural finish. I'm gonna go ahead now and just finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I will kind of show you what this looks like with the full face complete. Okay, I've got the rest of my makeup done, and I just wanted to pop back on here so that you guys could kind of see how the skin tint looks with a full face of makeup complete. I did go ahead and apply my normal concealer. I did also set this. Like I mentioned, it had a very natural finish, so there was just a little bit of tackiness, and I did set just to make sure that none of the other products I was applying on top of my face grabbed or looked muddy or anything like that. So I did set it, and then I tried to keep the rest of my face products to a minimum. I did apply my bronzer, so I put kind of blush on the center of my face and a little bit on my hairline, but other than that, I don't really have any other makeup on my face, because when I come back at 8 hours, I want you guys to be able to see exactly how the skin tint looks on my skin. But I do think that, again, like with a full face of makeup complete, I do feel like my complexion is very radiant, it's very natural, it doesn't look heavy or cakey or anything like that at all. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna wear this for the rest of the day, and then I will be back in 8 hours just to show you guys kind of how this wears on my skin and what it looks like. It is now the end of the day. I have had the Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint on my face for 8 hours now. So as promised, here it is for you so that you can see what it looks like and how it wore. Like I did already mention, it does get a little bit shiny on my skin. So of course I do have some oil kind of in my T-zone that came throughout the day, but I don't feel that I am overall like excessively greasy or anything like that. For the most part, most of the product is still on my face as well. I do have a little bit of product that broke up around my nose, but that's about it. Everywhere else is still kind of intact. I don't really have anything breaking up on my forehead or around my chin, which is where I usually see products breaking up on me if they are going to break up. So no complaints there, but again, I would say that this is pretty normal wear for a product like this for my skin type. For the purpose of this video, I did not touch my face all day, but I do think that if I were to have blotted or touched up with a little bit of powder or anything like that, this would have worn even better than it does. So like I said, I am overall really impressed with this product. I have really been enjoying it. I think it's going to be one of my go-tos for the spring and summer months. Again, just with the ease of application, how easy it is to put on in the morning, and just the light kind of fresh natural coverage that I get, I really enjoy it. So I am calling this product a win. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this really kind of quick and concise review of the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. If you do like this style of video where it's kind of a shorter, more condensed review of just one product, let me know, and I would love to continue making them for you. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video.